I remember the phase of my mentor, David Cogan's phase. I'm going up on the pull-up bar. I'm trying to go hard on my life. I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing myself in the workouts. I'm trying to do so much. I'm reading. I'm doing the good habits. I'm trying to build the skills. I'm trying to become more competent. And I actually made progress, but the problem was I felt like a piece of shit. I actually made progress. I went out. I tried to practice my social skills. I tried to desensitize myself to the anxiety. I felt like shit. And my experience of life did not start changing until I started diving inside to the real stuff. And I'm so glad that I have found something which can genuinely change your experience. And here's the thing, you don't notice the real progress. And I'm grateful to say that I've made progress in my life, and now it's effortless to maintain it. And when it's effortless to maintain some of the progress that I've made, it's effortless to maintain means that it's actually kind of permanent. Unless more stuff comes up and then I have to process it. Listen. Some of the things, it's I look back a year ago, 2 years ago, and it's damn. I look at my journal, I look at these things, I go, damn, I used to struggle with that. I used to be scared of that. That's how you want your progress to be, and this doesn't happen if you're keeping pushing yourself, you're keeping desensitizing. This only happens when you make true transformation. How do you do that? Just see if you can resonate with this, right? I started self-improvement because I was desperate. I was desperate for something. I was desperate. Just find me a way out. I need to get better. Just why am I like this? And even if you get those things right, you probably pass the addiction. But even if you get your goals, even if you get the social skills, even if you get the 10 out of 10 body, even if you get the woman, then it's these are materialistic things, but it's important. You know how important it is. I know how important it is for you. And when you get that, it's easy to say when you're struggling with lust, you're it's not that those things don't make you happy. But what if it's actual women, an actual pretty girls? Can you say that? Of course not. You're going to go for it. You're going to go for the girl, and probably even I'll do it. But this thing that I'll tell you the story about this guy, and I saw this post, and I won't say the title of the post, but then I checked out this guy's Instagram, and he has this amazing physique. He's probably a bit of an entrepreneurial guy. He's sleeping with women. He's doing the good habits. He's meditating. He's working out everything, and he's doing that on a daily basis. But you know what the title of the post was? I think I'm depressed. He's I already do all of that, but I still feel empty inside. And that's such a reminder for me. Because if the answer is out there, you would have fucking found it. And that sense of scarcity inside, whatever you do, what are the actions you take to fix that, you're I feel like a 3 out of 10 in my body. If I feel myself, I feel like a 3 out of 10. I need to get better. And then I'll get the money, the fame, the validation, and I'll get better. Or I'll become a disciplined guy. I'll become this man of character, and I'll do these things, and I'll get better. Dude, that internal scarcity, let's just say there are two paradigms. There's scarcity and then there's abundance. The two ways in which you can see the world. Whatever you do from a paradigm of scarcity only fuels the scarcity. And that state of abundance, it cannot be dependent. If it's dependent on anything, then it's temporary. It cannot be dependent on anything. And the thing is, the reality is, you are in a state of abundance. So the journey isn't what can I find to go up? What is this thing? Why do I believe I'm in this state of scarcity in the first place? And then you start diving into it. You start diving into the experiences. You start doing the letting go meditations, the guided releases, where you start experiencing that shit. And usually it's negative experiences. It's trauma. And trauma, I have experienced trauma. You have experienced trauma. That kid on the street has experienced trauma. Everyone has experienced trauma. It does not depend on the situation. It does not depend on your life situation. It's just anything that was too much to handle, the trauma mechanism kicks in. A kid being lost in the grocery store can become traumatic. Because in that position, in his limited perspective, his survival is being threatened. So he starts disowning that parts of himself. And it's a lie. That scarcity is a lie. And when you start letting go of this and you start doing the internal processes on it, what you notice is that compulsion, that desperation will start to come down, and you'll start being a lot more. And that genuine inspiration, like you just do something for the sake of it, that thing starts to increase. And in my own life, it's been very hard to do, but I've been making progress. Like recently, with like one of my addictions, and then me trying to really like face that shit. It's a lot of pressure, but I know that this is gonna like push me to be the person that I really want to be. Thank you.